Our East program at Cross County High School is trending up recently, but that wasn't the case just a year ago. Way to become stagnant, a dumping ground if you will. Students didn't want to be in it, and those of us that love East felt limited in our project options. Projects were talked about but never started, and those that were started never saw any progress. We were going through the motions. It was obvious to anyone who looked. Late last year, we decided to make some changes. We decided that we were going to create something we could be proud of, something our school could be proud of.
Destiny Edwards, and I'm a year 1 East student. Before, I would just be the shy girl who did what she needed to get done just to get by and through a project. And then I come to East and I get to be the leader of my own projects, and I get to create projects about what I'm passionate about. And so this kind of forces you to become a leader, and eventually it just builds into who you are, and it brings out the best in you. And so I'm able to use this not just in East projects, but any other projects I'm in, or any sports I play, or any job I do.
My name is Valerie Chapman, and I've been in East for 4 years. Before, I didn't really care about my projects because I knew that they weren't really that important and that they wouldn't affect anybody. Now I have completed projects which I've never done before, and my projects can affect others. For example, with the live streaming project, it helps the parents or students who can't make it to the games so that they can either watch live or rewatch basketball games.
My name is Isabella Guerrero, and this is my first year in East. My leadership skills have improved. I feel like I'm a lot more bolder with what I do, and I'm not as scared to mess something up.
Our new mindset and drive caught and expanded across the entire program. At Cross County, we have 2 facilitators that work closely with each other. This growth is evident in both programs. Our younger students have adjusted to our program's new expectations of grit and determination, beyond what we could ever imagine.
The superintendent was like, no, not a good project, y'all just go pick up trash, there's nothing y'all can do with that. And we proved him that this was a good project, that we are helping people, and we got it approved by doing that. This is different from other projects because other projects that I've done in other classes, it was just mainly in the class. We didn't bother with anything other, it didn't impact anything in the environment or anything like that. With this project, it impacts the environment, it impacts our community, it impacts this whole school, and it changes something.
We focused on real. That would be our starting point. Fine, resistant. We met adversity on our journey, but this time something was different. We had grit. We wanted to see what we could accomplish if we didn't quit when going got tough.
My name is Gracie Imboden, and I'm a year 4 East student. My mindset from last year to this year not only has changed in my work ethic, but my motivation and will to work as well. Last year was one of my worst. I didn't have enough control over my own mind to prevent myself from worrying about the stress that I had outside of school. I missed many days of school just because I wasn't motivated to get out of bed most days. Knowing how badly I wanted to do well in school, and knowing how I wasn't able to achieve these goals and wishes I had, impacted my self-esteem tremendously. I made a decision that I knew would not only help me in the long run, but help me make my teachers proud. I decided to give effort to my schoolwork no matter what was going on in my life. I refused to let the negativity around me get in the way of what's important and what's right in front of me. I want to do this not only to validate myself to know that I'm capable of achieving my goals, but also so that I can make my teachers and the people around me proud. I've always struggled with making school my main and only focus, but I've grown mentally to where I'm fully able to know that I'm worthy of comprehending and understanding that an education is probably one of the most important things in life, and that I deserve a good future. For me to say that I'm proud of myself is a huge step, but as of today, I'm almost positive that I can say I'm proud of myself.
I didn't want to do anything with the leadership role. I stayed back, I didn't like taking it, but now I am a leader. I lead my audio team, I can lead groups, we can get good grades, so yeah. My old projects, we didn't really do nothing. We came up with a podcast, which we just talked about basketball for 15 minutes, then we just played games. Now I am currently in the live streaming projects, which is a whole more advanced than what my other one was. I actually want to try on this one.
An East slogan of years past was education is different here, and we like to think that is true of our program. A year ago, we sat in our East class playing on our phones and deciding which snap filter to use was our hardest choice of the day. This year, we are worried if our pitch is ready to present to clients and where all of our class time has gone. We have grown from the class that was on the verge of being dropped to one of the bright spots in our district. We have developed leaders, team members, persistence, commitment, accountability, work ethic, confidence, but perhaps most importantly, passion. Cross County High School East is different here.